So the first question is, should there be limits on freedom of speech on social media platforms? Well, from where I stand, I totally agree with this statement because limits are like a border of a civil. I think limits is really necessary for a virtue community, especially nowadays when everyone have their own social media and we can connect with each other through a virtual world, like Facebook or Instagram, like that. Even now, there are a law of freedom of speech in social media and in some countries in the world, but I think it's really should be some part of the laws that limits what people can say and cannot say in the social media, because some people now are misuse this kind of law and it turned into a really bad thing, like it could lead to cyberbullying or like social attacking for the influencer through the social media, and this was really bad effect because get attacked by random people that you don't even know through some virtual platform is really have a really significant impact on people's, and obviously it's not a good impact, and it can lead to a lot of dangerous consequences like depressed, stress, or even suicide. Should homeschooling be banned in favor of standardized public education? Well, in my opinion, I really don't think so, because for me, every parents and every family, they have their own choice to choose what place and what way will they raise their child. Of course, like when their children are young and they don't have the ability to decide their own learning life yet, the parents can have all the ability to decide to homeschool their child in order to improve the quality of like family connection, or they think that they have enough ability to afford enough knowledge for their children, so it is totally fine for me. But there's some point that when the child getting older and like from 14 to 16, when they have enough awareness and when they have enough conscious and they have enough right to decide their learning life, I think the right of choosing school or a homeschool, like public school or homeschool, should be give to the child, because it is the child's own life, so they totally have the right to choose it. The third question is, it is justified for governments to enforce population control measures to combat climate change. Yes, from my point of view, I think that I agree with this statement at some point. I think it is really good for the government to, enact some laws to control the population, because like nowadays we are getting to the edge of overpopulation all over the world, and the more people, the more problems, actually. It is sad, but it's true. So and more people, the more resources will be used, and our natural will be depleted sooner. So I think that some like some policy that can control the population of the world is pretty necessary in order to contribute to save our environment and combat the climate change. But of course, I think that those laws should be in a human's moral border. Yeah, I think so. Okay. The fourth question is, should the consumption of meat be heavily taxed to reduce environmental damage? Well, this is a really tough question. I think that there is no clear-cut answer to this question, because it is really depends. Like we all know that protein from animals are one of the essential factors to help people to grow and build and have a good health. But like in biology, there are some studies that show that in plants, they already have essential proteins that are needed for people to develop their physical health. So vegetarian is a really good choice for people nowadays to protect their health. But I think this should be optional for people about they want to eat meat or they want to be a vegetarian, because there are some people that they have to eat meat because the condition of their physical health. Like some people, they are undernourished. Yeah, they're undernourished, and if they are banned to eat meat, and they the meat got taxed so high that they can't afford it, it will damage badly on their physical health. So I think this should be flexible for people to choose their own choice, their own life, and their own way of protect their health. The last question is nuclear energy a sustainable solution for the future, despite its potential risks? Well, I totally disagree with this statement, because there are thousands studies and documents had shown the damage of nuclear energy to our environmental, and in order to develop our world in the future, we should do something that first to protect our world first, because it is our home, our planet. It is where we are living. So if we just, despite all the risk that and all the damages that this energy could be harm to the environment, and use it for our technology or contemporary development, it will be really it was totally unaccepted, in my opinion, because in order to have a developed world, we have to keep our planet alive. If we like exploit this kind of energy too much, even though we know that it will be damage to our world, our environment. It will have a lot of significant consequences with it. So it is a really unhealthy way to develop our community and our world. We should find some another way to enter it.